everyone, thank you for joining me on the mat today. My name is Cassandra, and this is a practice specifically to release neck and shoulder tension. So if you've been feeling stiff or just have a little bit of pain and tightness through the upper body, especially neck, shoulders, upper back, hopefully this class will give you some relief. No props are required, and it's really good for all experience levels. Very short, so we'll just get right into it. You can begin sitting. I'm doing this cross-legged. You can be kneeling if that's more comfortable to you. But we're just going to start by dropping our right ear towards the right shoulder. Keep your chin slightly lifted, and then you're going to bring your left hand to your lower back as if you were reaching towards your right hip or the right side of your waist. As I'm reaching that left arm back, I'm pushing my left shoulder down. And I don't want you to be tilting through your upper body, so just keep the spine tall and neutral. Taking some deep breaths here. Relax even through your jaw. And you can slightly angle your chin facing up, changing the sensation of the stretch. And then slightly tucking the chin down. So we're stretching more towards the back of the neck. And keep your head as it is. Just release your left hand from your lower back, and we'll reach that left arm up and over, taking a big side body stretch. Relax your head fully. Create lots of space along the left side of your waist. And push into your right hand to lift yourself up. We'll come into a twist. Left hand goes towards your right knee. Right fingertips go behind you for support and open towards the right. So my hip bones are facing forward and I'm rotating through the torso. No slouching or rounding. And let's release facing forward. Same thing to the other side. So you're going to drop your left ear towards your left shoulder, and then you're going to bring your right hand towards your lower back, maybe reaching towards the side of your waist. Push that right shoulder down. And you can close your eyes here. You might notice that one side has a little bit more sensation than the other. Perhaps your dominant hand side has a little bit more tightness. That can be very common. And you can tilt your chin up slightly. And rotate it down, stretching towards the back of the neck, back of the top of the shoulder blade. Coming into a side bend from here, you can release that right arm and reach that right arm up and over. Push down into your right sit bone so you're not leaning too much to one side, really isolating this through your upper body. Straightening the left arm to lift back up, carrying this into our twist. Right hand to your left knee, left hand behind you for support, and open through your chest. Exhale to release. We'll come into cat and cow, but we're going to do it on our forearms. So from tabletop pose, you can lower down onto your elbows. Stay about shoulder width distance apart with your knees underneath your hips. As you inhale, you're going to drop the belly, lift the gaze, curl tailbone up. And as you exhale, round and contract. Really drop your head when you round here and spread your shoulder blades away from one another. Just keep going in and out of those two poses. See if you can squeeze your shoulder blades behind you as you arch your back. Exhale, broaden them away. A little back bend as you inhale and exhale, rounding it in. One more like this. Coming back through to neutral, Sphinx pose from here. So stay down on your forearms. Just let your hips come down onto the mat. Feet are hip width distance apart. Push the tops of the feet into the floor. Roll your shoulders back. Open up through your chest. Find a little bit more length here. And exhale to release. Let's find our downward facing dog. So you can push your hands into the floor, tuck your toes under, and lift your hips up and back. So my feet are about hip width distance apart, maybe a little bit wider, and you can absolutely bend your knees. The emphasis here is really going to be on a neck release. So let your head dangle and be really heavy as you press your chest towards your thighs. And we're not here for too long, so just stretch through the back of your legs, straighten out your arms. And let's walk our hands to the top of the mat. Widen your feet towards the edges of the mat for your ragdoll fold. The knees are bent here and you can grab a hold of your elbows, rocking a little bit side to side. Maybe turning the head in this no motion. Notice if all of your body weight is in the balls of your feet. Rock it back into your heels a little bit. Releasing hands down to the mat, bend your knees, push into your heels to roll all the way up to stand. Let's open up the legs in this wide goddess or temple pose stance. So the heels are in, the toes are pointing out towards the edges of your mat. We're going to inhale, circle the arms, widen up. Exhale, bend into the knees, sink down in this deep squat. And then we're going to place our hands over on the top of the thighs, doing a little shoulder drop and release here. Right shoulder drops down as you twist through your upper body. And this is a really nice thigh stretch at the same time. Use your right hand to push the knees open a little bit wider. And switching sides, left shoulder drops down, right shoulder rolls back. Coming back through to center, let's straighten the legs, turn the feet in so they're both parallel to the shorter edges of your mat. Inhale, lift and lengthen, and we'll fold down, wide-legged forward fold. So big hamstring stretch, but again, we're focusing on decompressing through the upper back and through the neck. So I'm just gonna hold on to my elbows like I was doing in ragdoll. You can do any other arm variation that you prefer here. Take one more big deep breath. And hands to the mat. You can just toe heel your feet in. We're going to come to take a seat. I'm just going to sit on my heels in this kneeling stance here. Sitting back. And I'll just turn to make it easier for you to see what I'm doing. You can also turn if that feels better for you. We're going to stretch through the front of the shoulders by coming up onto our fingertips, bringing them back behind us. Bend into your elbows, squeeze your shoulder blades and your elbows towards one another, and lift up through your heart until you feel that nice stretch through the front and top of the shoulders. And releasing, staying on our heels. We're going to bend the elbows at a 90-degree angle in front of us. Right arm wraps under the left one once or also twice if you'd like. Press your shoulders down. Keep your elbows up. Move your hands away from your face. And then if you'd like, you can tuck your chin to your chest. Lifting the head back up, release the arms, open up, and we'll do the same thing on the other side. So eagle arms. This time I'm wrapping my left arm under the right, maybe just once, maybe twice. Shoulders down, elbows up, hands move away from you, and then tuck your chin in. Really push your forearms towards one another. And one more deep breath through your upper back. Lifting the head, unwrap the arms, open up the arms in through your chest. And let's release. Sit in any way that is comfortable for you here. Closing your eyes, hands joined together at the front of the heart. And really observe and feel into this space, your neck, your shoulders, your upper back, your chest. Noticing how just a few minutes of yoga can make a difference in how we feel and how we carry ourselves. And I always close my classes by chanting Om one time. So let's inhale to chant. Breathe in deeply. Thank you so much, everyone, for doing this short yoga practice. I hope it brought some relief to your upper body. I have some other classes in this style for neck and shoulders. If you're looking to do a little bit more, I'll link to those down below. Please subscribe, and hopefully we will practice again together very soon.